Alright, Movie Club. It is my review for the movie The One. And I'm going to start off by saying, at first, it took me a little while to figure out how to do this review because I forgot quite a bit about this movie because this is the first of three movies I saw the day I watched. I watched The One, I watched The Evil Dead, and I watched Lake Placid. And by far, this was the worst of the three. Uh, so it's probably a good thing because I forgot a lot more of the crappy stuff from this movie. Uh, Let me just start off by saying that the premise of this movie is actually something that I would enjoy more if it was done right. Alright? But it's like not explained at all. All they care about in this movie are the fucking special effects and the fight scenes. That's it. I want to kind of see more about like how are these 124 universes? How are they different? I don't know. They never explain it to us. All we see are like, oh, it's just a small glimpse of how they're different. Like in the bad guys' world, it's President Gore running everything, but in the good guys' world, it's President Bush. And then we see like snapshots of Jet Li's different alter egos, like three of them, as he's on trial. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, and obviously they can't be like huge differences because obviously we have President Bush and President Gore. So obviously the universe changed, but just slightly enough so that that happened. Another thing is like you need more character development in this movie because like I said, this is all just fucking fight scenes. That's all that they really cared about with this movie and all the special effects. And it's just, the only explanation for Jet Li's character, wanting to kill all his alter egos of himself is that he wants to be a god because if he kills everybody, he'll become a god. And it's like, and then there's a bullshit explanation of like he had this mission one time where he had to go kill another version of himself and then he felt stronger and they have this explanation that if you kill somebody you gain part of their strength. It's like I don't know, it's so confusing how they explain it because they say you like gain their strength if you kill them, but at the same time the cop who's the last alter version of Jet Li besides the evil Jet Li is saying he's feeling these he's feeling the strength too of all the other dead versions of himself. So what you're saying is that, you know, it splits up the power between everybody. But then how would the evil Jet Li know that he gained more strength? Because the first time he kills a version of himself, it's split up between over 100 different Jet Lis. So, you know, the difference in strength you'll feel is minimal at best. The increase in skills, minimal at best, unless they're like the absolute best of the best in something, which does not seem likely. It's just I don't know. It's just so confusing and it's so convoluted and it's never explained. And the other thing is that you can tell this is released right when like around when the Matrix was released or like right when it was like really popular because this is such an obvious ripoff of it. First off, the movie's called The One. Like, wow, are you kidding me? And then, obviously they steal a bunch of elements from it too. Like the one that really stood out to me was the fact that okay, they have to go to this like certain location in order to get back. And he figures out where it is. And it's like, and then outside of that, for the acting, just plain forgettable. I mean, I actually forgot until I looked it up afterwards. I watched this movie 2 days ago. I forgot Jason Statham was in this movie. Like, he just didn't stand out at all because this is just a Jet Li vehicle. Nobody cares in this movie but Jet Li. And then as far as the effects, I don't really remember anything. It's just, fucking explosions everywhere. And I just didn't really care at all. Like, I just completely lost interest in this movie because it was, like I said, so convoluted, so stupid. They have this good premise, but they say, screw that, we just want to see action scenes. There are much better sci fi movies out there, there are much better action movies out there. I recommend staying away from this movie.